at reconstructing Judaism. She was hired at Elon a little over 2 years ago to reshape the university's Jewish community.
Telling students that I was leaving was harder than telling the adults around me. The first 2 students that I told, I started crying. So, because I just was like, oh, wow, this is really hard.
Lawson is part of a progressive sect of Judaism called Reconstructionism. She's widely recognized as the only openly lesbian and black rabbi in the world. Now she's advising the university to fill her position with another non-traditional rabbi.
New rabbis understand that the Jewish culture has changed, Jewish people have changed, and working with college students means you kind of have to stay on your toes.
Rabbi Lawson's last day at Elon is February 17th.
And now our Kaylee Satani is live on Citron Plaza with your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Kaylee?
Good evening and happy MLK Day. Today and throughout this week, prepare for chilly weather. On Tuesday, it will be a high of 57 and a low of 36. Wednesday, it will be sunny with a high of 49 and a low of 28. Thursday, we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 53 and a low of 37. Now on Friday, we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 56 and a low of 27. And on Saturday, it will be a beautiful sunny day with a high of 50 and a low of 24. That is your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Back to you guys in the studio.
Still to come tonight after the break, the latest recruitment plans for a Greek organization as the pandemic lingers on. That and more still coming up tonight on Elon Local News.
Just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Elon men's basketball is feeling the effects of the coronavirus this year. Positive tests within the team and conference are leading to long delays in the middle of their season. Last year, the Phoenix were able to complete a full season and its conference tournament before the COVID-19 pandemic took full form in the U.S. Now, the coronavirus still poses a threat to the team. In December, games against Duke University, UNC Chapel Hill, and Howard University were canceled after some team members tested positive. Sophomore guard Hunter McIntosh said that the Phoenix anticipated hiccups in this uncertain season.
Coach kind of, alluded to it, at the start of the season. It wasn't going to be a typical season. It might be, a lot of unexpected things happening. But we just wanted to be, grateful and thankful to be playing again.
Break and play. The Phoenix Conference matchups against Towson, James Madison, and Drexel are postponed due to a coronavirus outbreak in the team's Tier 1 personnel group. If the team is able to play at the University of Delaware at the end of this month, they will have gone 27 days without playing a game. Head coach Mike Schrage says a time off can't be an excuse. The women's basketball team returned to play last weekend in Schar Center after a 27-day pause as they split games against the James Madison Dukes. The team is scheduled to travel to Philadelphia to face the Drexel Dragons next weekend. For more information on both basketball teams, pick up a copy of this week's Pendulum on Wednesday.
Tonight, there's still no word as to when sorority and fraternity rush might take place this spring after being postponed due to coronavirus concerns. Before a potential date can be announced, though, all fraternities and sororities were required to submit a COVID safety plan. That was due last Thursday. Fiona McNamara, incoming vice president of recruitment for the Sigma 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 sorority, took part in writing her organization's plan. She says a team from Student Life will review each organization's plan before they can move forward. But McNamara says she has no idea when Student Life will get back to them.
Like, what's the deal with recruitment? Like, what's happening? But we don't know. I definitely hope it's soon because there's a lot of things we do with them and it's definitely so much fun. And if we don't get a new pledge class soon, then we can't do that yet.
Sorority recruitment typically takes place over the fake break and fraternity rush within the first few weeks of the spring semester.
One Elon alum's role in a new kind of musical.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Since March, live theater has been shut down, leaving no business in show business. I spoke to Elon Performing Arts alumni about how they're turning to digital offerings as a source of income and creativity during the pandemic.
It was an opportunity to take a bow in front of a virtual audience.
When they announced that it was actually going to become a show and they were going to do a streaming concert, a benefit concert, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to be a part of this.
Broadway professionals and TikTok creators partnered to bring Ratatouille, the TikTok musical, to life after seeing its potential success on social media. The virtual show casted big Broadway names and brought in over $2 million for the Actors Fund, a charity that helps those in the performing arts. Each member of the ensemble has Broadway credits of their own, including Elon alum J.J. Neiman. Neiman returned to his childhood home in March and now pursues TikTok as a way to make money and stay in tune with his craft.
It's not like crazy money yet. It depends. But like if I have a video that does really well and gets a couple million views, which happens pretty frequently, like I can make $150 in a day from that, which is wild.
Elon alum Drew Reddington is still auditioning for projects while he navigates life without live theater. Before the pandemic, he was in the ensemble of the Mean Girls musical, a show that gave its last performance at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
This is now my third Broadway show that I've closed, and it is a part of the business. It is a part of our fairy tale of living in New York. It's something that we don't ever really think about, but it is very common.
Neither alum have a definite answer as to when they think the curtains will rise, but both agree there are silver linings to be found, even with the uncertainty of unemployment.
And I hope a big takeaway from this time will be that like art can come from anywhere. I think people will trust and trust new things that come about, maybe put themselves out there a little more, and maybe it can make theater feel more accessible for people.
To read more about how alum are finding work while theaters remain dark, pick up a copy of this week's Pendulum.
And that's all the news we have for you today. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network and visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
We're back in February, but for any time, all the time, we're on our website, we're online, we're here, and we are going to bed. All right, have a good night, everyone.